Hey guys, this is AnnieGamer19 with another video for you today, and today I have a me review of Lego Batman. Now this came out I think a week or so ago, and I went ahead and got it, but I just now watched it, and today I'm going to give you my thoughts and what I thought of the film. Pretty good, I gotta say. I mean, I think it's maybe not as good as the Lego movie, but it's still pretty darn good, I'd say. Especially for a Batman film, it's pretty good. Because I haven't really watched that many Batman films in a while. I gotta say, I watched like some of the original films and a few of the later reboots, but overall, I haven't really watched that much. Never really watched that much of Batman. I mean, it's not that I don't like Batman at all. I don't like his world, or if it's not that I don't like Batman itself. It's just I don't feel the need to watch kind of a retelling of Batman every few years. Really, I guess it is. That's one thing. I don't have to see every few years say, oh, I gotta see this new Batman film. It tells the origin story of Bruce Wayne again and again and again. I don't have to, watch those films I don't feel the need to watch them every few years when they come out, because I already know the story. I've already seen some of the films. They're good, but I don't feel like I need to see every single one if it's just going to be a retelling every time. I kind of feel the same way about other superhero films. They keep wanting to re-release them. We've already seen it once, now we gotta see somebody else's version, which is pretty much the same, just a few differences. But anyway, enough of that little small rant there. On to the actual film itself. Really, really good, I gotta say. Like I said, probably not as good as a Lego movie, but still pretty good. The Will Arnett does a really good job, in my opinion, as Batman. Pretty much everybody, I think, does a pretty good job. The film has tons of different, characters throughout all the different, and when I say all, I mean all of the different universes of Batman. Pretty much everybody. Even characters I never heard of, like Condiment Man. I never heard of that villain, but apparently that was a villain. They even have a joke where one guy in there says, you're making this up, aren't you? And they're like, nope. Those are real. Those are completely real. He's like, look it up on Google. And it was just crazy. Like I said, there's a lot of parts of this film that I will say that did make me laugh. Quite a bit, actually. Like I said, there's tons of different characters in this whole film. Like we got even some other superheroes. You may not be able to see. There's, there's Superman, the Flash, Wonder Woman's in this. Everybody, just about every character you could probably think of is in this film. There's even characters that aren't even from the DC universe. I guess, without getting too spoilery, I guess maybe I have, since I've already talked quite a bit about some of the characters in the film, but there are characters from other universes, not just Batman's and not just DC. I'll just leave it at that, and let you try to, guess at what that is if you haven't actually seen the film. But there are quite, like I said, there are all kinds of cameos and references out of the wazoo about every single Batman franchise and Batman show, movie, game. Everything is in here, just about. Just about everything. Just about everything you could think of, they have thrown into this film. And it is pretty good, I gotta say. Like I said, I think the reason why I say it's not quite as good as a Lego movie is just more of, there are moments where it's a little bit slow, but it doesn't stay too slow for too long. It's just some parts where I felt kind of dragged a bit, but they're very brief. It goes quickly to the next thing, very soon. You go into the next crazy action-packed scene, and gotta say, probably overall, this film's pretty darn good in my opinion. I would say probably, if you're a family, go see it, or I guess go buy it, or go rent it if you don't want to buy it. Definitely check it out if you're a Batman fan. Definitely. But I reckon that's pretty much all I can think of besides, without getting into too much spoilers. Um, so I'd say probably this, like I said, this film's pretty darn good in my opinion. Like I said, if you want to check it out, it's out now, available now. I'm sure probably people have probably posted all kinds of stuff on YouTube already. If you want to watch it on YouTube, I'm sure it's on there by now. Um, and I guess that's about it. So I reckon, like I said, I reckon this gets a solid stamp of approval from me. So, if you want to hit the like, if you like this video, if you want to hit a like, if you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. If you don't, then I guess you don't have to, but it might be kind of sad. And if you want to check out my pal Nuclear, she's got really awesome Monster High stop motion videos, so if you want to check that out, then you can. And I believe that's it. So this has been AnnieGamer19 with one last thing to say, and that is that there is only one thing to truly fear. Clown snakes.